Well, after Nebraska gets out of a bases-loaded jam, the Huskers will try and add on runs here in the bottom of the fifth. Camden Cohn alongside Trey Marler. First pitch to Jeski's first pitch swing, hits it over to right field. And it's fielded by Cooper Witten, who moves back a couple of steps. One pitch, one out for Brandenburg, who's back out there for his fifth inning.
Now batting the center fielder, number 0, Caden Brumbaugh.
Brings up Caden Brumbaugh. He's 1 for 2. Fly out back in the first and a single in the third, hitting .315 on the season. Brumbaugh turns to bunt, takes the ball inside. 1-0. Brumbaugh turns to bunt again, takes it outside. Trying to mess with Brandenburg a little bit. Show bunt and pull back. Turns to bunt again. Takes a strike this time, though.
3 shown bunt attempts here from Brumbaugh. Third baseman Trevor Cole still yet to change his alignment. I think he thinks Brumbaugh's just bluffing a little bit.
Didn't turn to bunt that time and took strike 2. 79 pitches from Brandenburg. His day is probably winding down. 2-2 to Brumbaugh, and it plunks him. Hit him on the arm. I don't know if it hit his guard or not, as he turns to the home plate umpire and shows him the bruise and the welt that I'm sure was already forming. Washington head coach Eddie Smith in his first season, so he's going to be out to dispute this call. I think they're wondering if it went off the knob of the bat of Brumbaugh as the ball shot towards the Washington dugout.
Brumbaugh came up pretty shaken up. We'll see a replay of it here. Inside.
It's close.
It's close. Brumbaugh showed the home plate umpire what I assume would be a red mark on his wrist if it were to hit him, and now the umpires will converge.
Let's see what they do here. I don't know if they're just going to have a discussion. See if anyone saw anything different. As it stands now, a hit by pitch for Brumbaugh with 1 out, so he stands at first and Frost at the plate. And so they are awarding him first base. No one saw anything different. And so we'll play on.
Now batting the right fielder, number 12, Cale Frost.
See what Cale Frost can do here. The runner at first. 1 away. Frost 0 for 1 with a walk back in the first and a strikeout in the third. Brandenburg into the stretch. First pitch to Frost. Bounced over to the right side. Fielded by the second baseman Wilson. Throws it into left field. Brumbaugh advances to third. Frost to second. And a costly error on Wilson as the ball gets away from the shortstop. No advancement. Second and third, though, 1 away.
Really tough play there from Blake Wilson to go back across his body to try to get the force at second with 1 out here in the fifth. I am really surprised he didn't just go with his momentum and flip it over to first. Would have been the second out. We'll see a replay of it here. A really tough play to his glove side to flip his hits. Kind of slipped a little bit on the throw. Could have affected that throw, but with the momentum already going to first base and 1 down here in the fifth, really surprised Wilson just didn't flip that one over to get the second out.
Dylan Carey to the plate, 0 for 2, but 2 runners in scoring position. Carey, first pitch swinging, drives this one into left center field. It's hit pretty well. Sits track, it's the wall, it's gone! A 3-run home run from Dylan Carey. And the Huskers put up a crooked number. It's 4-0. Carey's second home run on the season, and it's a big one. With Nebraska to start it off tonight, Bergen Riley. The sophomore setter, ready to get things underway here on a Saturday night. Riley floats this one over. Tipped by Rodriguez. Murray crashes into the crowd, but it's going to be a kill for Valentina Valette. Murray appears to be all right, but Michigan on the board first.
Yeah, good to see Murray back on her feet. Never want to see a player go down with injury at all, but especially in literally the first point of the match, as you see her just crash through the bench.
Back to serve for Michigan is Mira Chopra. Chopra aims at Landfair, an okay pass. Beeson on the left side. Swing is wide. First attack error of the night for Nebraska. Michigan out to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, Michigan at times this season has been able to put together quick starts. That's the shot from Merritt Beeson missing wide, just trying to cut it a little bit too much.
Chopra, 19 aces to 27 service errors this season. And just like that, a service error into the net, and Nebraska on the board.
Yeah, number 28 kind of coming at a costly time. 2-0 start. You'd like to keep that going, but it's not easy to keep Nebraska off the scoreboard.
The Bennington product, Olivia Mauk, checks into the game for Nebraska to serve. Good pass by Demetrician. Valette blocked back but covered. Beeson tries to put it over, and a net violation on Michigan.
And I like what Demetrician was trying to do right there against Beeson, be physical at the net, but just kind of out of control. That's not something you like to do often.
A little too aggressive on that one. Good pass by Jacobs. Valette dug by Mauk. Demetrician there from Murray. Valette again. And another kill for Valette. Michigan's been going to her early here in set one.
Yeah, that's a really tough angle to go all the way to the opposite side of the court, but keep it inside the 10-foot line. You see kind of just a roll shot there. Beeson was in position, but just such a sharp angle that she wasn't able to recover from.
Now Valette steps back to serve. Big jump serve from Valentina Valette out of Argentina. Now that one sails just a little bit long, but you see that spin and how high that ball got.
Yeah, just a little bit of a change of tempo behind the service line. Nebraska has one of the best serve receives in the country, but anytime you can kind of shift the momentum that way, could be beneficial.
49 aces for Valette. As Rodriguez steps back to serve. Aims at Jacobs. Demetrician on the left side, dug by Mauk. Murray. Jacobs there. Out of system set. And Demetrician hits it into the net. No touch for Nebraska. And that's a 4-hit violation on Michigan.
You see Demetrician rise up and just right into the tape. Didn't even give Beeson or Jackson a chance to get a block on the stat sheet.
Nebraska with their first lead of the night. Rodriguez, line drive serve. Another good pass by Jacobs. Tip from Boney, Doug. And Murray misses wide on that one. Couple attack errors by Nebraska in the early going.
Yeah, just a bit inaccurate. Seen him miss wide, now missing far, trying to go down the line there from Harper Murray. Just got to calm down a little bit in a 4-4 start.
Ella Demetrician, Appleton, Wisconsin product. One of the skilled freshmen in this game, and sails to Murray. Murray on the left side, another one wide.
We talked about the Michigan block not very strong, but so far here in Nebraska not really taking advantage. Just making mistakes on their own side of the net.
42-34, 8-point Johnson Brock lead, 7:15 to go in the game. Camden Nonhouse in the corner, passes up top to Brody Kaler. Has the size mismatch, spins at the free throw line, kicks it out. Casey Nonhouse drives baseline, his floater's good. Top finish for Casey Dollenhouse.
And a great rip through there. Just saw Tom Schock with a long closeout, able to get him on balance. Great drive to the rim on the baseline.
44-34. Martin hands it off to Hurd. Hurd trying to get around his defender, blocked by Bowie, and he gets the rebound.
Man, Bowie, not many blocks in the stat column all season for the kid, but great timing on the defense there that time.
Casey Dollenhouse, cross-court pass to Bowie. Inside to Kaler. Kaler, turnaround jumper is in and out. Rebounded by Luther.
Usually that's automatic for Kaler at that spot.
Tom Schock the other way. Jaguars need some quick baskets. Try to get to Martin. It's stolen away. It's 2-on-1. Brody Kaler inside. Can't get the layup to go. Dollenhouse not happy. Tom Schock the other way. They have numbers. Luther down low. Finishes from the left block.
Oh, Kaler, he just thought it was just going to be an easy layup and went up kind of weak there. I was expecting a little highlight to slam, but yeah, very weak, but good job by Dane Meyer. Just getting a hand on it and deflecting it.
It's a 4-point shift. 44-36. 6 minutes to go. Kaler in the far corner. Passes it out to Dollenhouse. Dollenhouse drives. Stuck on Luther. He's going to kick it back out to Kaler. Kaler, three-pointer off back iron. Meyer grabs the offensive rebound, though. Casey Dollenhouse steps in a couple of steps. Back out to Kaler. Content to look for a good shot. Casey Dollenhouse backs it up. Over to Camden Dollenhouse. He drives. Has it stripped away by Hunter Luther. Luther slows it up and stolen away by Bowie. Bowie inside. Drops it off. Kaler finishes for two. Nice pass from Bowie.
Luther, man. If you just pause for 1 second later, you would have gotten another possession for House Dodge. And here we go.
Meyer comes away with the steal on Martin. Some uncharacteristic passes from Howells Dodge the last couple of times up and down.
Man, they've been so smart with the basketball for 3 quarters. Now in the fourth, when it matters the most, being loose with it.
Camden Dollenhouse passes over to Meyer on the right side in front of his bench. Back to Camden Dollenhouse. Drives baseline, gets around his defender. Steps inside. He's fouled and will shoot two.
They've been honestly kind of sloppy by both ends here, but Johnson Brock able to get the better half of it, I guess you could say, in these last few minutes of sloppy play.
Fouls on Hunter Luther. His third foul. As Camden Dollenhouse hits the first free throw. He's up to 14 points, 6 of which came from the free throw line. Cooper Krockmeyer into the game for the first time. Along with Chase Luther. Second free throw also good. As Grady Behrens checks in for Camden Dollenhouse. It's Bowie, Casey Dollenhouse, Kaler, Grady Behrens, and Austin Meyer for the Eagles out there. 48-36, 4:40 to go in the game. Johnson Brock looking for their third straight state title. Three-pointer from the right wing is no good from Dane Meyer. And Austin Meyer skies for the rebound.
Yeah, this is trouble right now for Howells Dodge. Settling for a three, not hitting it. All Johnson Brock needs to do is just waste some time, be smart with the ball.
Or Bowie can hit a three-pointer from the corner.
Yeah. Or senior Garrison Bowie can hit a corner three right in front of us there. Good response by Johnson Brock.
Timeout, Howells Dodge, their final timeout. 51-36 Eagles. 4:13 to go. They're on a 7-0 run over the last minute. Howells Dodge on a 2-minute scoring drought.